Wow, that sun is bright. We're here on a Friday night. Friday night before horse trimming tomorrow. On Saturday, brought the horses up here by the front barn to do a couple of things. First of all, to mow this grass down some, and then to have them where we need them when it's time to trim tomorrow morning. I don't want to have them out in the pasture. The pasture's too big and they may not even be near us. So they're going to be mowing the grass here tonight. Here's a nice old horse-drawn manure spreader if anyone's looking for one. This is going to go on the sale block after I get home from Minneapolis, and wishing Mom a happy Mother's Day. It works. I used to pull it with my draft horses. I haven't used it in a few years, but it works. It's kind of fun. I put a floor in it several years ago. Well oiled. So now the horses are, wow, the grass is tall here. I should have brought them up 2 weeks ago. There's Jack. We got some ash trees here, and these ash trees are going to be on the way out. This big one right here in front, that's an ash tree. The bigger one there of those is an ash tree. That one with that fork is an ash tree. They should be all dead here this year or next, probably. Here's Jack. Jack's my old gelding. Great horse. He's taking care of a lot of people. He's, I believe, he's 20 this year. He likes to go horse camping. Well, I like to go horse camping. Jack's been to Brushy Creek many times horse camping. He's a mess right now. He was rolling down by the pond. Had to have been by the pond because we haven't had rain in a while. We're going to get some rain here Saturday, tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to get them all trimmed up before that. Bee over here is enjoying her, she's a little bit of a dandelion salad and some grass. They got static cling going on. It's interesting. Look at their tails. The hair sticking to their legs and stuff. Diamond, you can really see the static cling here on Diamond. Look at that. Diamond, you got static cling. Oh, so he's going to fart for the camera. Atta boy. Diamond's an age gelding too. He's probably about the same age as Jack. When I bought him here a handful of years ago, they said he was 13. And that's how old Jack was at that time. He's got a brand on his left hip there, not so good. And here's the world famous farm cat, BJ. BJ! Hey BJ. What do you think? You think you're going to get scratched? I'll give you a little scratch. There you go. I'll give you a little scratch. But you go ahead. You go ahead and sit on that John Deere. That is my manure spreader. I love that manure spreader. It's 1950s vintage John Deere. It does a great job. Here's probably my 1970 vintage New Idea hay rake. Does a great job. Here's BJ. My 2017 barn cat. She does a good job. Bee over there. She's my One of my blue Valentine roan mares. She came out of Arkansas. I really like that horse. Diamond, your static cling is funnier than heck. This is Missy over here. She's a young mare too. She came out of Bobby Lee's down in Texas. Bobby and Sharon. I like a horse that trims around the edge of the fence. I don't like them when they're kind of around this equipment, but they do all right. They haven't had any problems yet. But this is their favorite part of this little patch here. They just love eating right here. This grass is really nice. They like it. Like I said, B was out of Arkansas, Coyote Ridge Ranch, Jennifer. They're enjoying this nice night. I cannot believe how Jack is the only one who's absolutely filthy. He must have really enjoyed it. Okay, now I'll tell you a little story about a horse tail. See Jack's tail? Jack's 20 years old. That tail, which is suffering from static cling right now too, that tail has never been cut in 20 years. Not once. I'm not sure what goes on with that tail and why it seems to get trimmed up, but it does. And that's usually about how long it is. Well, BJ, is that you over here? What do you got to say? Huh? Well, can't you come over here? Come on, I'll bet you can. What do you want here? What do you want? You want someone to scratch you? Well, sure you do. My goodness gracious. BJ shedding her winter coat off too. My goodness, and I'm right downwind of her. We had a little slight north breeze coming tonight, and I feel it landing on me. Oh my goodness, look at that. BJ, you are just shedding like crazy. Now what are you gonna do? She's gonna figure it out. Is that pretty good, Jack? Oh, I was just gonna take your picture, record you while you were eating grass, and now you want to be a camera hog. There you go. How about you, Missy? What were you doing? Was there a mouse? Okay. All right, I'm gonna let you guys eat tonight. Enjoy it. We'll be out in the morning, trim those toenails. See you then.